Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Drew Nilsson, CEO of G3 Baseball. I wanted to invite you guys in on a little journey today. As many of you know, or as some of you are about to know, we have decided to move facilities, and we're actually moving facilities to build our own facility that we kind of wanted to make our own thing. It's going to be very unique. I'm excited about it. So today I'm going to show you some of the small details of it and how we're going to look at establishing it. And if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, feel free to comment on the YouTube channel below or find us on Facebook at G3 Baseball Clinics. Anyways, let's get into it. Now, the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the net that we have. It is, first of all, a generous donation that we received with the net. Very thankful for that. There's some things that we have to figure out, a challenge that we have to face, but we're ready for it. So let's talk about the challenge that we have to face right now. And we already have been working on some potential solutions. However, we are open to suggestions, so feel free to comment below about any suggestions you have. But here is our net. First of all, it's a little dusty, I apologize, but as you can see, a bunch of it right here, about 70 yards worth of net estimated right now. The only issue that we have right now with it is the width of it. The width of it, when pulled out, is about 9 feet, 7 to 9 feet wide, which is all right and not all right. It's all right because we can work with it. The part that's not all right is that we want our net to be about 12 feet wide, and then it has to hang about 13 feet high and then drop down all the way. So because there's so many yards of it, we aren't really worried about it, but that's the part that we have to figure out is how to piece together this net. If you have any ideas, again, we're open to it. To give our viewers a little more detail, this is what the net looks like. It's a very strong material, very flexible as well. We're just trying to figure out how to connect it, and obviously we would have to cut the net as well to make this all work. Right now I'm in the Morton building that we would be constructing our new facility at. I'm excited to show you kind of the dimensions that we're looking at, as long as with the plan of it and kind of like the before, and then you get to see the final finale of the after, which we're really excited about. The timetable we're not for sure on, but we think it'll be soon. It's just trying to figure out some logistics to it, and the main logistics revolving around the idea of basically just cleaning the place up a little bit, making it nice. That's the only part that really is going to take the longest after we get the net set up. So let me show you exactly the building we're working with. So quick little 360. It's very dirty in here right now. Like I said, this is part of the project, but this is the space that we are going to be in. It is a Morton building that we are excited to use. What we're looking at for dimensions, I'll zoom in over here. We're gonna have the cage start right here, and then it's gonna go all the way to about here, okay? So if we zoom out, it's right where that red hook is to the other post right there, okay? So it's gonna be about that wide. And then it's gonna run the way all the way down here. So you can see from where I'm back here, this would be about the length of the cage. Now, the way that we have decided to go about it and the plan that we're looking at doing right now, and we're still open to suggestions because we haven't done it yet, but we are looking at doing ratchet strapping up here. So we're gonna put a ratchet strap kind of like bolted up here towards the top, one on the right here, and then one right here to pull it really tight. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Pull one on the middle, pull one on the left, pull one on the right, pull it really tight. That way we don't have to worry about bungee cording stuff up here. And then it's just two ends that have pulled up the net itself. So that is how it's gonna look like. Again, we are gonna have to figure out first how to piece together the net. If you have any suggestions on that, please feel free to comment below. If you have any suggestions on how to set the cage up, also comment on that below. However, this is what we are looking at doing. The last part that I want to show you and talk to you about is the floor. Okay, this is what we're going to be looking at doing, and this is a part that is exciting because there's a lot of possibilities with it. So the floor, as you can see right now, is a type of a sawdust. If I was to kick it a little bit, you would see it's like almost like dirt, okay? So the part that I'm excited about is that we could technically make this like an indoor hitting cage and make it where the batter's actually hitting on dirt, which would be really cool and really fun to do. However, in my mind, I don't believe that I will go that route, but it's one of the options I'm looking at because I do have a mat that I can put on top of it. That's something I want to ask you guys. What would you think about having it be as if it was a batter's box, an actual live batter's box where you get to hit in and make it as game-like as possible to come in? So feel free to comment below. We are really excited about building this place. It's going to be called the Barnyard once it's all done. We're really excited about it, though, and we hope you guys stay tuned for our next episode where we will dive into the final plans of what we're going to do to construct it and hopefully have some video of us putting together the net. If you have any suggestions before we do that, feel free to comment below. We will not be doing anything until Monday of this coming Monday. So hopefully we have everything in line, and we look forward to hearing from you guys. Take care.